Hey ho, true believers. Welcome to my last issue of The Catalyst. This is going to be my last one as president, and I am very sorry to leave because I have had a great time. I hope that Sam, as she takes over, will continue doing these videos, because while I came in with a whole bunch of plans and ideas about things I was going to work on, I learned about how ILA worked at the board level and decided I had to cut back. So I focused on two areas. First, I wanted to improve communication and transparency, and second, I wanted to have as many useful sessions at the conference as possible. And I hope that I have improved that, and these little videos are one of the ways that I wanted to have an alternative way to reach out to people, and I hope some of you at least have enjoyed it and found it useful. I also want to give a special thank you to the Communications Committee, because they got a Zoom podcast going where they talk to the different committees, and I hope that there might be a little working on the time to make it more useful to people, but I'm so glad that it's an option and that it's out there, and as a new person takes over the committee, I hope they're going to continue with that. Now, I also want to make sure that you enjoyed the conference. I really hope you did. I hope you found it useful. I hope you came back and told all your co-workers and your librarian friends, hey, I got a lot out of the conference this year, and that you should go next year. So I'm giving you all a task. During the next year, if somebody does something that you think is interesting, that you'd like to know more about, that seems really successful, that is just a great library thing, ask them to put in a session. Now this year, I asked, I don't know, about 8 people to put in sessions at the end of the year, and they all got accepted, and I think they were all super useful. So I want you to ask people, as you see things during the year, say to them, hey, that would make a great session, please put it in. And I've already hit up somebody for 2023, so get on it. One of the things that I wanted to get to was the legislative day. Now, we don't have a date yet for 2023, but we were really pleased with how many people came for the one this year. And I hope that you will be able to come to the next one. Now, we're working on the timing and changing it a little bit, because we talked to some of the legislators and they thought we might get more people there if we had it a little earlier in the day. So we're working on that. If you have any thoughts on when would be the best time to have the legislative day event, let us know, because as I say, we're going to be working on it, and I hope it comes out well. Now, right now, we are just coming off an election, and there are a lot of new people this time, because we had not only just coming off the election, but also coming off redistricting. So now, right now, is the perfect time to email your senators and your representatives, because you want to make the first contact not when you want something, but when you're offering something. So this is the time to contact them, to ask what's the best way to contact them when they're in session, to send out an invitation to ask them to come to the library, and so you can show them the programs the library is doing and how great they are. You can offer to maybe have a space to do a town hall. You can offer to be a source of information if they're wondering about how library things get affected, or what something is doing, or just something local that's going on that you might know about. Tell them that you are willing to be their source, so that when you do want something, they're more inclined to listen to you. And now I'm up to telling you what is down further in the catalyst, because that's something I've been working on this time, is trying to, in both my written article and in this, let you know about what else there is to read so that you can look for the highlights. And we don't have a lot this end of the season session, but we do have some reports on the ILA ARCL conference and election, and be sure to look over those if you are an academic librarian. I've also put something in from the conference. For the last 2 years, we've had a question at the ILA booth in the vendors area and asked you to report on the question, and we've gathered them up. And in the Catalyst today, we've got a whole list of what you said was the most unusual outreach program that you went with, because after all, as the theme of the conference was, it's all connected. And I hope that you felt that this year is a time when ILA is a little bit more connected, and that you've enjoyed it, and that I will see you again real soon. And if you've been totally enjoying these little videos and think that they are the best thing to watch, then you might want to stop by my YouTube channel at Trundle Bed Tales, Tales, where you will see all sorts of fun, further things, more about books and food and history than libraries. But if you enjoy them, come see me there. Thank you, and remember to brighten the corner where you are.